All right, folks, here we have a chair for some of you who want the best, the fastest, the most expensive chair there is out there. This is called a Permobil M5. Now they have an M3, but this is the M5, which this one is on steroid. This one here is fully loaded. It has all kinds of stuff. I can't even mention how much stuff is on it. But this chair has 14 miles. 14 miles, it's practically brand new. What makes this chair different than the M3s and the F3s and all the other Quantums and Permobil, this one here, the seat will go up to 14 inches high. Most chairs only go 10 and 12, 14 inches high. This chair has a top speed of 7.5 miles an hour. Most chairs only go 6.5. This has a high-speed motor for 7.5 miles an hour. It has the 14-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has all kinds of accessories on here. If there's too many accessories, we can remove some of them, but it's practically brand new. These chairs you cannot find. The M5s, we get maybe 1 or 2 a year, but here's one with 14 miles. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the seat lift that goes up to 14 inches high. So we're going to start with the seat lift. When you start at the bottom, you'll start at 22 inches. So if you add 14 inches, you'll be at 36 inches by the time it's all the way up. And you can see the seat lift going up right now. I'm going to move this little strap out of the way so you can see under there better. And the nice thing about this chair, once the seat is elevated, it'll still drive at a decent speed when the seat is elevated. So now you're at 36 inches here. And you can see, I can't show you how fast the chair goes, but it goes really fast with the seat elevated. Let's look at the base on this chair while the seat's elevated. We have your typical 14-inch solid wheels, caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back, 8-inch caster wheels front and back. You have a suspension back here right behind the wheel, and you can see if I push down, you can see the fork moving with the suspension. These chairs have great suspension. We can see the armature for the seat lift. You can see the actuator for the seat lift over here. You can also see there's an anchor point here to secure your chair to your lift. There's another one inside the fork right here. So there's one there, one there. There's 4 anchor points to secure this chair to your lift. Now remember, this chair probably weighs 450 pounds minimum, okay? 450 pounds, so it's a heavy power chair, okay? So also with this power chair, you have 2 motors. So if I turn the chair around, you can actually see the motors. You can see this cylinder here and this cylinder here. The motors go this way right into the wheel. Here's your motor going this way. These are not lights. These are only reflectors. If I want to put this chair in neutral where I want to roll it, if I had an issue with the chair like you would do with a car, I would turn the power off. And the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motors. Right here on top of your motor, you can see a little screw right there. You can see I'm moving this plate. If I move this inward, and I move this one inward, now both of my wheels are in neutral, as you can see, okay? So when you're done though, do not forget, back in gear, back in gear. So these are your motors, 1 for each wheel. This is direct drive, no chain, no belt, direct drive to the wheels, okay? Let's bring the chair back over here. We're going to bring the seat back down. So as the seat's going down, let's talk about this part of it. This is called a swing away joystick. So you notice the joystick was over here, now it's over here. That gives you a lot more room if you want to get to a dining table. This is called a swing away joystick. Now, everything is on the right hand side. If you're left-handed, all this can be put on the left side with no problem at all. So far we've looked at the 14-inch seat lift. The next thing I'm going to show you is called the electric tilt. The tilt is when the base, right, this is called the base. When the base goes back, of course it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back as they're all connected together. This is called the electric tilt. The next thing I'm going to show you is the electric feet. So these are the legs, feet, legs. It doesn't matter if you're 5 feet tall, 6'2". We can adjust these foot plate, we can extend them out, okay? So if you wanted some circulation, okay, right there your feet would definitely be higher than your back, okay? That's how you would do that. So let me bring the tilt back down. This chair here, if you want to raise the feet to go higher, you have to raise your feet before you tilt the seat, okay? So we're going to bring the tilt back down, and we're going to put the feet back out some more. So you notice how they keep going up now. Once the seat is down, they go up higher. It's just the way this chair is built. Every M5 and M3 is like that. So now there's your feet, and if you want to tilt your seat back now and have your legs and be halfway tilted, if you'll notice right now, you could be here and your feet are still higher than your body. Okay? So we've covered the seat lift, the tilt, the legs. Let me see the legs, I'll go back up a little bit more. There we go. And the last thing is called the electrical recline. The electric recline is the back, right here going back by itself. So you can see it. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see it going back. That's called the electric recline. So it's a full recline. So if you're laying in your chair, that's what it would look like. Pretty much flat, okay? So we got a full recline. We've got the 14-inch seat lift. I'm going to do the legs and the back up at the same time just to save time here. You can do two functions at once through the joystick also. All the function I'm doing through this box right here can be done through the joystick right here also. Some people only use the joystick and some people only use, I like to use the box. It's quicker for me when I do videos. Now we've got the seat back to driving position. Okay, now let's look at this chair. All right, it's got so much stuff on it. We've got lateral knee pads. These are little closed. They can be adjusted out. They can be adjusted back and forth. They can also be taken off. So let me just loosen them up. So if you want to take them off, and they're all adjustable here, so they can go in, out, back and forth. These are nice. What they do is they keep your knees from falling, your legs and your knees from buckling out, and it keeps your feet on the foot plate. You should also have chest guards here. A little dusty here. You have chest guard, and these chest guards can also be removed. If you don't need those, they can also be removed out of the way. You have gel pads. These are 18-inch gel pads. These are custom gel pads. So is this custom, so is this custom. You also have lateral guards here to keep your arm on the arm pads, okay, right here on both sides. You also have elbow pads right back here. So if you raise the arm up, your elbow stays. So you have elbow pad, chest pad, lateral pads for your knees, lateral pads for your arm, gel arms. You have a Roho cushion. So the front is foam, but the back is air. You can see my hand. So there should be a valve in here somewhere where you can pump air and adjust how you want the cushion to feel where you're sitting on. The pump will come with the chair. You also have a nice wide safety belt. You have a cup holder right here that stays level all the time, even if you raise the arm, okay? And as I said, the joystick can go on the left and the cup holder can go on the right if you're left-handed. We've got back here behind the chair also, as I said, this chair's got everything. Your fully adjustable headrest. You also have what's called an attendant control. All right, so again, this is not working right now. This is called an attendant control. As I said, this chair was hardly ever used. It's got 14 miles. So the attendant control is not communicating with the front, so I can drive it from here. So if I was walking back here, I could drive the chair, I could tilt the seat. So this will be working by the time you get this chair, okay? So we will program this so it responds to the front when we switch it over. Right now, it's not responding to the front. But when you get the chair, this will be working. This is called an attendant control, okay? Also with this chair, when we ship these chairs back here, there's a power button. You might be right in here. I just turned it off. All the power is off. Put your hand in here. Power is back on. So there'll be a note right here that'll say power, go in here. We turn the power off when we ship these chairs so nothing happens to the chair. These cylinders here, if I turn this cylinder here, it tips the arm up over here, okay? Same thing with this one. You have two hooks over here also if you want to carry a bag, grocery bag, a backpack. As I said, this chair has everything. So let me back it up. So it's a mid-wheel drive chair, so you can see it's going to have a nice turning radius. The seat on this chair is, I forgot to mention, is 18 wide by 20 deep. Now we can adjust these seats. So if this seat's too big, we can reconfigure this seating. We can be larger, smaller, whatever you need for seat size. We have the parts here. We can change all the seat pans. We can change the railings and make them wider. We can change the cushion. So we can do all that over here for you. Also, when you charge this chair, you take your charger, you plug it right below the joystick, and as soon as the light goes to full, the charger will stop charging your batteries. So let's recap. And you also have a bag on each side, a Permobil bag on each side. So let's see if I forgot anything. I don't think so. This is the Permobil M5, very rare chair, very hard to find. We only get about 1 or 2 a year. This power chair has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feed. It has the high-speed motor of 7.5 miles an hour. It has bags on both sides. It has guards for your arms. It has gel pads. It has elbow pads, chest pads, lateral pads for your knees, swing-away joystick, Roho cushion, safety belt, drain cup holder, attendant control, adjustable headrest, solid tires, top of the line. Permobil is the top of the line in power chairs. So if you want the best and you want something that's going to move from A to B pretty fast, 7.5 miles an hour, this chair has 14 miles. It's available right now. So this is what 7.4 miles an hour looks like. So that's pretty fast. This is the Mac Daddy of all power chair. So I saw 7.4 miles an hour on here, so it may not be quite 7.5, but it said 7.4, but you can see it was moving, it was hauling. So this is the M5, practically brand new. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has all kinds of custom stuff on it. Just a nice one. As you can see, it has no problem through the grass. Just a fast 7.4 miles an hour power chair. It has the lateral, the gel pad, the drain cup holder, the swing away joystick, the arm protector, the elbow pad, the chest guard, the attendant control. As I said, it's just a fully loaded power chair, just a great power chair. Forgot to do the elevation, so let me do the seat elevation on this chair so you can see. So the seat right now is going up, and when it reaches the top at top end of 36, it goes up 14 inches, so you'll be at about 36 inches when it's all the way up. It's going up now, so you'll be able to see how fast it drives with the seat elevated and have an idea what it looks like. We're almost there. There we go. So the seat's elevated all the way up now. So again, this one here with the seat elevated, top speed is about 3.3 miles an hour. 3.3 miles an hour. If you're going to drive with the seat elevated, please, not in the backyard where it's flat. These are nice chairs. They're expensive, but you do have to take care of them. So if you're looking for the one of the high-end power chair with all the goodies, there's not a whole lot more we can put on this one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Mark's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-62 93. Thank you and have a wonderful day.